Honestly, one moment of rest where you cease from your own works, where you quit striving to be a good Christian and just lean back into Christ. And bang, mate, I tell you, things can change. I struggled for, very recently, I might go into that later actually. The Bible also talks about three heavens. There's the natural heaven. There's the second heaven, which is the spiritual realm of this earth. It's the invisible realm of this earth. That's where demons, angels, we can operate in that realm. And then there's the third heaven where God dwells. First heaven, second heaven, third heaven. Prayer takes place down here on the earth. But in reality, it's like we have although we are on the earth, we actually operate from the third heaven. If we operate truly in prayer, if we operate from our position of authority and identity, we're not operating from the natural realm, nor do we want to operate in the second heaven. Just in the sea. I was into the New Age and witchcraft and all sorts of things before I got born again. I had some amazing experiences in that second heaven realm. Spiritual experiences that would make the hairs on your head stand up on end. So that realm's real. We can operate in that realm. But actually, as Christians, we've been called to take things a step further and go into this third heaven realm where Christ is seated, where Christ is king, where Christ rules and administrates the created order. And in that realm, there is a place called the Tabernacle. Colossians 2 verse 17 tells us that earthly things were created or are a picture or an example to us that speak to us of heavenly things. Colossians 2 verse 17 speaks about how the Old Testament showed us examples which point to the substance and the reality in the New. And then Hebrews chapter 8 verse 1 to 5. And so let's turn, if you've got your Bible, let's turn there quickly and just take a look here. I'm reading from the Amplified Bible. It says, the main point of what we have to say in this, or in the King James it says, the sum of what we have said thus far is this. So everything that Paul had spoken of prior to then, I mean, if you believe Paul wrote Hebrews, the writer to the Hebrews, everything we've spoken of. He'd spoken of the creation of the heavens and the earth. He'd spoken of the atonement. He'd spoken of the whole sacrificial system. He'd spoken of redemption. He'd spoken of all that took place through Christ. He'd spoken about authority. He'd spoken about angels, demons, you name it. He'd covered it in those first 7 chapters. And then he says this, but the sum of everything, the main point that I'm trying to get across is this. We have such a high priest, one who is seated at the right hand of the majestic God in heaven. If this is the sum of all of this profound journey that we take through the first 7 chapters of Hebrews, if this is the sum of all that it taught up until that point, don't you think that we should be more familiar with the high priestly ministry of Jesus? Don't you think the high priestly ministry of Jesus, who he is now, what he is doing now, where he is now, should not figure a bit bigger in our theology? And yet a lot of us are still hanging out at the cross or the tomb or the ascension or Pentecost. And that's all good and well, but the sum of everything is this. The result of all that went before is this. The conclusion of the whole redemptive story is this. We have a high priest. As officiating priest, a minister in the holy places and in the true tabernacle, which is erected not by men, but by the Lord. And then verse 5. But these offer service merely as a pattern, speaking of natural priesthood. These natural priests offered service merely as a pattern and a foreshadowing of what has its true existence and reality in the heavenly sanctuary. For when Moses was about to erect the tabernacle, he was warned by God, saying, "See to it that you make it all exactly according to the copy and the model which was shown to you on the mountain." And then chapter 9, verse 11. I mean, these whole chapters, we could read through them all, and you should. But that appointed time came when Christ the Messiah appeared as a high priest of better things that have come and are to come. Then, through the greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with human hands, that is, not part of this material creation, he went once and for all into the Holy of Holies of heaven, not by virtue of the blood of goats and calves, by which to make reconciliation between God and man, but his own blood, having found and secured a complete redemption, an everlasting release for us. So here we have Christ sheds his blood on the cross, then takes that blood into the heavenly sanctuary, the heavenly tabernacle, goes through into the Holy of Holies, and places that blood that secured our redemption. See, the blood dripping down the wood of the cross into the earth was of no redemptive value until it had been presented. Just as the high priest would go once a year into the Holy of Holies and would present the blood of the sacrificial lamb, so the redemptive blood of Jesus had to be carried. Many people believe when Mary came and she sought to take a hold of Jesus after he was raised from the dead, and he said, "Don't touch me, because, I've still got something to do before you do that." Many people believe what he was talking about was this trip into the heavenly sanctuary to present his blood before the Father before coming back down. And so what I want to establish just here at the outset of the day, and there'll be lots of practical things we're doing as well, but we need to lay a foundation, is that this place is real. The layout of the tabernacle on the earth is just like the layout of the tabernacle in heaven. Everything that is foreshadowed in the earthly tabernacle has substance and reality in the heavenly realm. And so when we come to it, when we begin to approach God in this manner, we are not dealing with mere concepts or philosophies or principles or ideas, but we are actually entering in just as you entered and walked through that door. When we walk through the door of this tabernacle, man, you are entering into somewhere real, where Jesus is and where you can experience something of him, something of his person. And it's not like you never know what you're going to encounter. I have encountered Jesus in many different guises. He will dress himself and address you in a manner that makes perfect sense to you at any given time. Sometimes it will be deeply convicting. Sometimes it will be very, very funny. I have had some great laughs with Jesus in the tabernacle. He is mischievous. He's the most relaxed person I've ever met in my life. He's not fretting. He's not concerned. He's not burdened. And just being in, have you ever been with those people where you get in their presence and just being with them just kind of, oh, that feels better. That's what Jesus is like. Even when he's on your case. Jesus is my friend. And you know, our friendship has flourished right here. In fact, there are often times I don't make it much further than the door. Because, man, I just begin to encounter Jesus just as I step through that doorway into the spirit world. And it's like, oh, God, you know, I know there's more, but this is good enough right now. This is awesome. This is beautiful. This is peaceful. This makes sense of the madness that's around me. Because the world is crazy. Had you noticed? You know, and you know, a good percentage of the church is crazy too.